That there's an Aldi brand. A lot of things around here are. You don't pay big brand markups, so it all costs what it ought to cost. Like your bag of bread there.
And it's just as good?
Stop paying for labels, Ace. Taste with your mouth, not your wallet.
It's a lot of brioche buns.
It's sloppy Joe night.
Differences that save you money. It's an Aldi thing.
This is what you get with cubic zirconia status. This is what you get with Il Nana's diamond status.
They upgraded us last week. We got our own room. Our own beds.
Hilton Honors, baby.
When your upgrade is confirmed ahead of
Alright, what is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day.
for the stay.
I don't even know. I don't even know how I'm doing.
With a grilled ranch burger seasoned with Hidden Valley Ranch.
Just another day.
It's bold, zesty. and
Tonight we got the Red Sox playing the Atlanta Braves
the flavor of America.
from Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. It is game 2 of this 3-game series. Series finale will be tomorrow. And starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. Well, get off my screen. For the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, they have Ronald Acuna Jr. leading off in right field. Mauricio Dubon bats second in left field. Matt Olson bats third at first base. Ozzie Albies bats fourth at second base. Austin Riley bats fifth at third base. Michael Harris Jr. bats sixth in center field. Jorge Mateo bats seventh at DH. Ha-Seong Kim bats eighth at shortstop. And Chadwick Tromp bats ninth at catcher. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves is Bryce Elder, who has, Jesus Christ, a 1.97 ERA in 11 games played. 60 strikeouts and 68 and 2/3 innings pitched, so he is really fucking good. Starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox, leading off in left field is Jarren Duran. Batting second in center field is Cedar Rafaela. Batting third in right field is Wilyer Abreu. Batting fourth at first base is Wilson Contreras. Batting fifth at DH is Masataka Yoshida. Batting sixth at catcher is Mickey Gasper. Batting seventh at second base is Nick Sogard. Batting eighth at shortstop is Marcelo Meyer. And batting ninth at third base is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox is Connolly Early. Has a 3.33 ERA this year in 10 games played, 50 strikeouts and 54 innings pitched. So yeah, looking to win tonight, but I don't fucking think so. When was the last time we won? Last time we won was last Wednesday against the Royals. Didn't play on Thursday. Lost all 3 against Minnesota. Didn't play on Monday and lost yesterday. Dylan Brooks got a haircut.
Just start creating different mechanics that they will come to a game. You cannot lay them fast goals. So I'm trying to build my feet to the middle of the field and drive, and then I let it in the forward for the mid run. But the only way I hit it to right field if I'm late. So I'm not trying to hit it to right field. I'm trying to stay to the middle, keep it simple play, and stay through the middle with my swing. So also, if you're pulling the ball in the air, I know this is something across baseball. What you're trying to do is pull the ball in the air, hit your power, slide. You're doing more than that. Now, is part of that playing here with the wall here, or is that just you trying to get more slug out of your game? To be honest, when the season started, I was trying to slug. I was trying to do damage. In the mid-April, I was like, you know what, just try to stay short, pull the ball in play, because I already have the power, I already have the swing, so I needed more contact, and then that's when I made my adjustment with my hitting mechanics. Right now, I'm just trying to put the ball in play. I'm not thinking of hitting in the air or hitting ground ball. I'm just trying to keep my swing plain and simple, and based on the pitch where the location is the damage, is where the damage comes from.
Gentlemen, great stuff there with Wilson Contreras. Great inside baseball. Connolly early threw the ball well in Atlanta as the Red Sox played the Braves tough for 2 of those games. He's back on the hill tonight in the middle game of the series. That's coming your way next from Fenway. That brings up Samuel Basayo.
1-1. Basayo hits his high in the air. Center field. Length for back. This one is way out of here. That may have been off the batter's eye in center. Samuel Basayo just hit it where almost no one ever has. Holy smoke. Some 440 feet later, Samuel Basayo just destroyed that baseball. A breathtaking moment at Camden Yards. 437. 109.5 off the bat.
Unofficially, it's America's vehicle, but officially, it's the vehicle of the next best thing. It's the official vehicle of driving America forward for more than a century. The new official vehicle of Major League Baseball.
I'll watch this tomorrow.
There's a chair under there. Somewhere. You ever wash a teenager's clothes? Avoid it at all costs.
When laundry piles up and stinking stains set in, come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. From the #1 liquid detergent brand that tackles more loads than any other, we've seen it all.
Even this?
Even that. Come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. More power to you.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Cap.
Transmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Red Sox. Red Sox baseball on Essence brought to you by Nissan. Shop NissanUSA.com today. Yingling, brewing America's lager for nearly 200 years. By Subaru of New England. Love is what makes Subaru Subaru. And powered by Salem 5. Stay ahead of the game with the power of 5. Make your move. Back-to-back gorgeous nights here at Fenway Park. And apparently Lou and I have been kicked right out of the monster seats. We're right back in the broadcast booth tonight.
I mean, they 3 home runs, Obi. I know they didn't win the game, but I thought offensively they did a nice job.
Telling you. Let's toss it down to Jemiah Webster before the start of tonight's game.
Thank you very much, Dave. Well, Garrett Whitlock day-to-day now, and it's all starting to make sense because prior to Sunday, he had retired each of his previous 14 inherited runners. But the key point there is he was 100% healthy. He apparently has tweaked his landing knee and his left knee, and now he has some knee soreness that he's dealing with. We currently talk with them about his availability going forward now.
I'm going to let them come up with that, obviously. You know, I'm going to give it everything I can. But yeah, it's still pretty sore.
Yeah, how much were you limited on, so like, you know, like having, it was the left knee, right? So like so landing leg, like how much did that affect your arsenal?
Yeah, honestly, I got pretty sped up just because like I slipped very first warm-up pitch, and then I was like, man, that didn't feel good, and I was just like, it was kind of in my head, and then I saw the clock going, and I was like, oh wait, they didn't stop it. I need to keep throwing. And so yeah, like I probably should have taken some time to be like, all right, slow things down, but you know that's part of it, and you know you're just trying to compete and everything, and you know I'm never gonna make excuses. You know I still gave up runs and everything, so you know we're just gonna kind of go from there.
So he did have imaging on the knee. Everything is intact. It came back clean. The good news is he threw on flat ground today, has continued his baseball activities. Not in the bullpen, though. His availability, as mentioned, Dave, it's going to be day to day from here on out.
It'll be tough to go into a series like this the rest of the way without him. Look at the Braves lineup presented by Xfinity. Acuna Jr. will lead things off. Dubon in the 2 spot. Olsen homered last night. Albies, Riley, and Michael Harris. Last 7 games on fire at .387 for the Braves.
Red Sox starting pitcher presented by BuyAToyota.com is 24-year-old Connolly Early, making his 11th start of the year. He's 4-2 with a 3.3 ERA. That whip down to 1.19. He leads with that 4-seamer. That's going to sit around 93, 94. Good changeup, sinker, CVC. More curveballs maybe second time through with this Braves team. As for the defense for the Boston Red Sox, presented by Car Shield, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be at third base with Meyer and Sogard up the middle. Contreras at first. The outfield left to right will be Duran, Rafael, and Abreu with Mickey Gasper behind the plate.
Umpires tonight for Game 2 presented by M&T Bank. Behind the plate, Jordan Baker. Willie Traynor has first. Jansen Visconti at second. Alex Tassi at second. At third base. And we're available. This telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote.
Time for this game to start, yep.
Brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. We're in the dark. Karen, we're in the dark. We're still in the dark. Thank you very much. Take a look at tonight's weather forecast. Just beautiful again. 84. Mostly clear. I want to be back out in the monster seats tonight.
I mean, it's a beautiful night for it. We got lucky. Like last night might have been the first home game where you could actually survive out there without winter jackets and hats.
Frostbite. Oh, this is like summertime on full display here at Fenway. The Red Sox have struggled desperately. They're 8-18 at Fenway Park. It's the worst home record in baseball. Red Sox off to their worst home start in 94 years, going back to 1932.
We started off 4-3 here. 4-15 since.
All right.
Find a way to shake hands.
Let's do this.
Would be nice. Early about to uncork the first pitch to Acuna Jr. stepping in at 240, couple of home runs. And the first one on
off we go.
Taken for ball 1 as we
That's
get
the ball.
started. Atlanta has been deadly against lefty starters. They're 17-5 against them. Although Early did throw the ball well in Atlanta earlier.
That's ball 2.
He'll be inside. Red Sox played 2 close games of the 3 in Atlanta. Another one last night. Early had no decision in a 4-3 loss there. And a 2-0.
Yeah, and he fouls that one off. Acuna fouls that off. 2-1 count.
Well, kind of led with, you know, it'd be interesting, right? Because you just saw this team a couple starts ago, and it was a lot of 4-seamers, change-up sinkers, which we normally would think from him, but he didn't show many curveballs, and sometimes you got to throw a little different wrinkle at him. That's a good swing and miss pitch for him when he has it.
And he falls by 3-1 on Acuna Jr. He did not face him in Atlanta. This guy was injured at the time. Dubon on deck. And the young left-hander with a 3-1. Came in with a fastball, now 3-2. When he faced them in Atlanta, Connolly had just gone 7 scoreless innings to
full
beat
count here.
Tampa Bay the start before. So he was in a really nice groove. 3-2 to Acuna Jr. And ball 4.
Pretty close, isn't it?
Looked at.
Well, Tracy talking about wanting this team to be more aggressive. Right on the corner, straight through, but a lot better. He's talking about they had the lowest percentage in baseball, they had the lowest attempts at ABS in baseball, and he just felt like they wanted them to be a little bit more aggressive. I know you want to write situations, but if you think it's egregious, you can rip it.
You know, there's egregious, there's aggressive. The Red Sox have not handled ABS well. They're not that far off the median, about 48%, but that's not good. It is dead last. Been that way all season long. It's going to be inside for a ball. I just think it's the kind of thing you take care of in spring training. Your team philosophy, your mentality on challenges.
Well, like I said, the mentality was different. It was, hey, use them early, try to get used to it, see how you test yourself, but there was no strategy. It was just
right.
See if you can identify strikes.
Runner goes. Here's the throw down, too high, and diving in safely, Acuna Jr. Gasper behind the plate once again tonight.
So Acuna in there with a stolen base.
Jr. stole that one easily.
And you go in the lefty, the first movement throws up a little bit from Mickey. Getting his second start in a row. Now to be curious, does he get 3? He's been catching Peyton Tolley. Has it caught Conley early or Ranger Suarez last night? Maybe Ranger was off a little bit. Let's see how this one goes here with Conley.
2-1 to Dubon. One hopper knocked down by Marcelo.
Bro, what the fuck?
Away from him, and he has no play. Dubon just trots up the line, and he is safe.
No play there by Marcelo. No hustle either.
Marcelo should have made first and second. Nobody out. And will be an E6.
Yeah, this little soft line drive, you kind of try to body this thing and hoping getting in that glove right there. If he had picked it up in that first attempt, would have had a play on it right there, but unfortunately bobbles that one and rolls away. No chance. Now Conley looking to try to get out of an inning with a dangerous part of this order.
Matt Olson, homered last night, is 15th. Driven in 44 runs already. Number 2 in the National League in home runs. Only Schwarber has hit more. He's hit 21. Mile high pop-up foul ground. Connor Falefa and the catcher Gasper. Connor Falefa will make the play. Big out there. One down. Ozzie Albies will be next. Braves coming in, a Major League best record, 37-18. They're 8.5 up on Washington, 9 up on Philly.
Yeah, Travis Kelce joining the Guardians ownership.
Over a heck of a ball club.
Well, it's the best team in baseball in my mind. I mean, you look at some of these numbers, they're right there in everything. Starter ERA 3rd, and runs per game 3rd, home run 2nd. Back end of this bullpen's lights out.
And generally very healthy.
Yeah, Kid Baldwin's out. Drake Baldwin killed you down in Atlanta. Arguably, you know, right now their best hitter at this point in the season. Missing him.
They're 20-8 on the road. That's the best in baseball. Last night was technically their 19th come-from-behind win. Also the most in the majors. Braves have played 18 series. They've won 15. First and second, one down, and no throw by Connolly.
That's a veteran core. They've been together for a while now. You talk about Olson, Albies, and Riley, Acuna. Harris is the young buck on this team, and he's his 5th year. He's kind of the same as Duran, and he's the young one. And you introduced a great young hitter in Baldwin to this group.
1-1 hammer to third. Kind of Falefa.
Yeah, there's 1 and 2. Oh, double play there. Nice job. Nice job, boys.
Finds a way.
Nice job, boys.
And the Red Sox are coming up.
Salad and bread.
All right, here comes the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless first inning there for the Braves. We head to the bottom of the first from Boston, Massachusetts.
Those kids, especially, it's about stepping into the batter's box. Showing up is where you separate yourself. Because showing up is the only way to make things happen. It's style, it's confidence. If you learn from the greats before, When you pay for something bigger than yourself, you find out what you and your dreams are really made of.
Beautiful night. Red Sox lineup brought to you by Plymouth Rock. Jarren Duran homered last night to get it going. Last 7 games, Kiner Falefa 7 for 13 with a home run, 5 runs batted in. Hit a blast here last night in the Red Sox defeat. The Sox taking on a right-hander in Bryce Elder, 4-2, 1.97 ERA. And Duran will take ball 1.
Braves pitcher.
Ball 1 to Duran.
And you mentioned 27-year-old Bryce Elder. Look at his 12th start. Look at that ERA, sub-2, whip under 1. Throwing the ball real well for the Braves. As for his arsenal, usually leads with that slider, although he didn't throw many against the Red Sox down in Atlanta. But the 4-seam is going to sit around 93. Sinker, cutter, changeup. Kind of uses them more of a 4-5 pitch mix versus lefties. Versus righties, it's kind of sinker slider. There's more pitches for lefties to get them out.
2-1. Hammered foul off the tarp. Elder owning the National League's number 5 earned run average. Chris Sale has the 3rd best. He pitches tomorrow. Chris at 1.89. So Atlanta comes at you in all phases of the game. The Sox have been scoring
Daniel
more
Suarez
runs.
was on
They're
Fox
still dead
Sports.
last in Major League Baseball in runs scored.
That was 5 years ago. Did the Javier Baez play happen against the Pirates? That's crazy.
But over the last 6 games, they've scored
That was an
7,
insane
they've scored
play.
6, they've scored 6 again. Fortunately, just 2 and 4 in those 6.
30 runs, 6 games. Go back a couple weeks ago, if you had that kind of offensive production, 5 a game, you would have ripped off 9 of 10 with the pitching you were getting. Now you're getting some running. Look for that put pitching and nail it down again.
Duran trying to get that batting clip up over at 200. He's at 198 right now, 7 home runs. And a drive
Duran.
to right field. That one's hammered.
Go. That's not going to go all the way back. That's caught for out number 1.
The second night in a row, he put
Shy of a home run.
But this one's short for out number 1.
Check out the Braves defense. Austin Riley's going to be at third base with Kim and Albies up the middle. Olsen at first. The outfield left to right. Dubon, Harris, Acuna, and Trump doing the catching.
Cedar Rafaela, 276, 5 home runs. He followed Duran with back-to-back home runs last night in the first inning. And we'll line that one into right down for a base hit. Cedar picking on the first pitch. So a couple of good swings here against Elder right out of the gate. In front of Wilyer Abreu.
Just attacking that first pitch, as I mentioned, first go around. He really attacked with this fastball. Kind of put the slider in his pocket just a little bit. It was a 4-seam sinker. Sinker's into righty, so righty's coming up, just kind of looking for that fastball early on.
Wilyer hitting 287. Been getting his hits. He's been getting his singles. Not a lot of extra base hits yet. PS at 788. He'll lay off and take a ball 1-1. 2 for 7 off Elder with a double. Cedon with the lead, just getting underway, first inning. Runner goes. In for a strike. The throw down, not a good one, and he's going to slide in with a stolen base.
Stolen base there for Duran.
Red Sox running more frequently under Tracy. And an easy steal here by Cedon.
Well, I think you'd like to be aggressive against this team here. You know, the catchers between Trump and Leon don't
Sorry, that was
throw the ball
Cedon,
great, so if
the
you have
stolen base.
opportunities, get some of your athletes on base, you want to take advantage of it.
So 1-2. And a ground ball to third. Snatched up by Riley to hold the runner. And got across to get a nice play over there at the hot corner by Riley, and 2 gone.
Nice play by Riley. I mean, sometimes you're at third, all you can do is you have your hands. That's all that is. Not much you can do. You're in tight. Ball's hit pretty hard. You got a short hop. Can't move your feet to come get it. Throw the hands at it. Nice play by Riley.
Lou, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed your interview. You and Brooksy with Wilson Contreras, who was pretty emotional with you guys at the top of that interview today, marking his 10th year in Major League Baseball. He said, I came to the United States from Venezuela with a backpack full of dreams, supporting my family, didn't speak any English. He said, today is an emotional day.
Yeah, just named AL Player of the Week. Officially 10 years of service, which is a goal everybody can get to, you know. It's a long time in this league, but he just kind of reminds you about some of these kids that come over, you know, a young age, Venezuela, Dominican, wherever it may be. And he was talking about the weight of his family on his back, supporting his family, living a dream. Of course, making some money, able to give back, but that's the reason why he just kind of plays with that fire. He never forgets it.
0-2 inside. Originally, that interview airing in Boston's entered the chat, and there's a longer version of that. And he talks about so many different things. You mentioned batting practice and what he does now at BP.
Here's a base hit for Wilson Contreras. Cedon's coming around third. Throwing to home. He's going to be tagged out. And that'll end the inning. Of fucking course that happens.
And with 2 down, and Contreras ripped it. The Sox have had some men cut down at home plate lately and can't score here.
Well, Wilson did his job. Cedon just kept running.
Do not listen to that.
Thank you, man.
I know how it feels.
Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes are peak luxury. They may even go to your head.
Excuse me, who makes this house red?
Pat? Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
I don't know this brand.
That there's an Aldi brand. A lot of things around here are. You don't pay big brand markups, so it all costs where it ought to cost. Like your bag of bread there.
And it's just as good?
Stop paying for labels, Ace. Taste with your mouth, not your wallet.
It's a lot of brioche buns.
It's sloppy Joe night.
Differences that save you money. It's an Aldi thing.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen that Heather bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Welcome to Surfside, second inning, no score after 1. Connolly early back at it here against Austin. Riley made a really fine play defensively at third moments ago. And then Harris and then Mateo. Riley 224, 8 home runs. changeup will miss there, and the count 2-0. Connolly giving up solo home runs to Baldwin and Harris, but very little else down in Atlanta. Fouled off, 2-1.
Was the play to end the inning here. 2 outs, base hit to left. This ball's hit 106 off the bat. The rule of thumb is usually when the left fielder or the outfielder has the ball in the glove, especially left field here, base runners at third, you send. You still a step away. It was an aggressive send by Epperson, but we've seen it. I mean, he's an aggressive guy. He's been sending guys, but trying to rely on that 2-out hit. Had Yoshida on deck.
Yeah, that ball is ripped. Check swing. He did not offer. 3-1.
This park is different, hard. 106 line drive to left. Get close. We saw Dubon actually down in Atlanta. Former infielder. Good arm strength, but infielders are extremely accurate when they go to the outfield.
Ball 4. And he's a really good defender. He's a plus defender.
Yeah.
He's won 2 Gold Gloves.
But I mean, if you're an infielder, you throw to a target your whole life.
Yeah.
You have it to throw it to first, so you become extremely accurate in your throwing. So when you go out to the outfield, he's got a nice arm too, so it's you put it right in the money.
Made a good play, but was hit so hard. If you had it to do again, you hold him. There's Harris, 304. As you mentioned, this guy hit 6th in their lineup. He got 12 home runs. He's having a terrific season.
Really hot lately. His last 8, he's 387, but he's got 4 home runs in his last 8 games.
Mateo on deck. Riley holding, and it's a choppy swing.
I like to see him test the top of the zone with this guy. When you think about last night, all the balls he hit, he went down and scooped everything. Right, breaking balls down in the zone. There was a split he hit out of the ballpark. Everything down, he was just hammering. Maybe 0-2 here, elevate. Change that high level a little bit.
0-2 to a very hot hitter, and down he goes. 95
That's
miles
strike
an
3.
hour. Strike him out. First K in the book for Early. And
Down number 1.
Toss it down to Jemai.
Well, Obi, you'd be hard-pressed to find a left-handed rookie starter contributing for his team in the way that Connolly Early has for this year's Red Sox. He's put together a solid month of May, with the exception maybe of his first start that he made this month versus Houston. But I asked Chad Tracy about his consistent ability to throw quality, and Trace said it's the strikes. His strike throwing that's allowed him to pitch deeper into games, pitching himself right into the back half of the bullpen for the Red Sox. And another thing that he appreciates is Early knows that what the job is, he said. He doesn't get fazed by giving up some of those solo homers that he has. He maintains the same disposition, doesn't let those things deter him from the task at hand, and he says he's competitive.
Just gave up his first hit.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs was released from jail.
Mateo.
Why do so many football players have to, like, beat their girlfriends or wives or whatever?
Just a 105 hitter. No score in the second. So he's into the bottom third of the order. Got a big double play in the first. Helmet comes flying off Kim's head. Foul strike 1.
I'd love to get another one here. Now, Connolly's done a fantastic job for this team. He is a strike thrower. Sometimes I think when he's off, it's the difference between control and command, right?
Probably had CTE, yeah.
Command is putting it where you want in the strike zone. And when he's not sharp, that's the command. He kind of misses spots.
So far tonight, 25 pitches, 13 strikes. And he's walked 2. But a ground ball right at somebody from getting out of this 2. And a 1-1 from the lefty. We can't keep that helmet on his head. Him having trouble with that. Count 1 and 2. I tell you, the team is starting to get hot. Very beginning of getting hot, I think, Baltimore. They now lead 5-0 over Tampa Bay in the second inning. They're starting to win exciting games. Red Sox will see them very soon after this next mini road trip to Cleveland. at second. Mateo on at first. Connolly looking for a second strikeout of the inning. He'll get a little fly ball.
Ha-Seong Kim flies that one out to center field. Sedon's on to that for out number 2. No runners advance.
One hitter away from getting out of this. Chadwick Tromp, the catcher, will be next.
That's the difference between last year and this year, right? There are some numbers you look at if you sit there and say, you know, he's not striking guys out like he was last year, almost 37%, this year 22. So the strikeout per 9's not there. The swing and miss isn't there. The swing and miss in the zone is way down. But he's still got a 3-3. So he's not getting swing and miss. He's not striking guys out. He's pitching to contact. And it just kind of shows you he can pitch. He knows what he's doing. Saw more swing and miss in his last outing. Season high, actually.
Drop going after the first one comes up empty. Against Kansas City, he pitched in the 7th inning, 6 1/3. 6 hits, 3 runs allowed. Jarren Duran had the big home run to the opposite field in that one, lifting the Red Sox to a late win. And in for a strike, nothing at 2.
Hey, look at that last outing presented by New England area Audi dealers. The whip percentage, it was the 4-seam fastball that he got a ton of swing and miss. It was a season high swing and miss for Connolly Early. Kind of came back to that, what we saw more of last year.
2 strikes on Tromp and 3 strikes on Tromp as he gets him on that curveball. Went to that last 2 pitches and he fans him and he pitches his way out of that jam.
Quarter. First time sport.
Car takes a quarter?
It's a rental. You see any cart wranglers around here? All he doesn't pay for it. No savings. Goes straight to you. Lots of good meat in there, partner.
That's all meat?
And with fancy cheese.
Differences that save you money.
We'll get in there and round up them savings.
It's an Aldi thing.
This Nissan lineup goes where you take it. Vehicles built with oomph, torque, traction, and yeah, full control. That's the power of a Nissan. Now's the time to drive. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $4,750 total savings on Frontier.
Bush Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fellow. But if blue touches white, it's white. Head for the mountains.
Back later.
Syracuse's most affordable drain service is here for you. We're ready to unclog your sink, tub, or main sewer line when disaster strikes. Clogs don't wait, and neither do we. Call us 24/7 for dependable service at your home or business. We never charge extra for nights or weekends, and we now offer septic pumping, sump pump installations, and restaurant grease trap cleaning. For honest service our customers rave about, call Syracuse Drains.
Bottom 2, Red Sox and the Braves, 0-0. Red Sox facing the right-handed Bryce Elder tonight. They beat him here on June 1st last year, 3-1. He gave up 3 runs in 5 1/3. And again, it's Tolley and Sale tomorrow afternoon. Hope you can tune that one in. If you're not here inside the ballpark, that could be a dandy for those two. And they were actually chatting during batting practice today. The young buck and a veteran, a 1-0. Up top for a ball on Masataka Yoshida.
That'd be fun though. We can get early Tolley back to back. The young arms should be excited about.
Massa looks at a strike, 255, 1 home run. Batting stats presented by your local Honda dealers. Elder added a cutter this year. Fly ball straight away center field. That was on the cutter. And Harris will make the catch. One gone.
This thing with Elder, you know, lefties are hitting 135 against him. That's the second lowest of all starting pitchers. So, you know, the Red Sox have, with the two switch hitters, 6 lefties in the game. And you know, you are at a point where you're talking 11, 12 starts, a big sample size. We start paying attention to some of those splits, but some of these lefties, you know, Sogard and Gasper, they're giving them good at-bats. So you're sort of going with your strength as opposed to Elder's, but he's tough against lefties.
Mickey catching again today. Will fly that one to left, back to the wall, and the catch will be made by Dubon. Took him all the way to the base of the monster for out number 2.
Nice play by Dubon. Kind of went back, was right up against it. Really zero panic at all going for this ball. Like he knew he had it the whole way, right in front of that camera one.
It's already thrown a man out at home plate. Cedar Rafaela. Here's Sogard. Nick at second base, 296. No home runs yet. Playing regularly, as is Gasper. Kind of Falefa back in there tonight at third. And a bunt. Trying to get it by the mound. Knocked down by Elder. Now he'll flip it up the line.
No, what the fuck? Sogard goes to second. That was a weird play. He's going to third. Wow.
Well, the Braves really butchered that play.
Nipples for triples. Nipples for triples. That was a weird-ass triple. It probably won't even count as a triple, to be completely honest.
You got to get it away from the pitcher, right? Elder does you a favor. There's no reason really to barehand this ball. But he throws this ball away. I want you to watch Acuna. Wait, is he going to go for it? No, not really.
Yeah, I doubt that's going to be counted as a triple. It's going to be probably an error.
You'd like to think you're right.
Maybe even 2 errors.
Hustle to that line in case it does get thrown away. You're forcing Olsen to run.
Yeah, it's a bunt single and then I guess 2 errors.
Sogard sees that. Look, Olsen's thinking, who's back there? Nobody. I'm going to go get this ball. Acuna's still sitting around watching. Now he thinks, okay, let's keep going.
And when Olsen got to it, he fumbled it. They charge 1 error at the moment.
Yeah, so 1 error right now.
And runner at third, 2 down. So Meyer will try and pick him up. Marcelo 211 with 2 home runs.
You see, that's one of those you come in and... Ronald, come over here for a minute. Have a ball, just give me an effort, run down that line. Your momentum's coming in. He's not on third base if Acuna's there and catches the ball. He's not going to challenge that arm.
Marcelo takes a strike. He has been mired in a pretty good skid.
Dude.
Looking for his 3rd RBI. He'll check his swing.
He just looks a little bit quick. When you kind of do it quick, you're really susceptible to breaking balls, which he is. Get back to that fastball, stay on it, be a little late, get jammed once in a while, hit it to the left.
High fly ball, but Acuna has this one measured. He's in a bit and puts it away. Red Sox do get a bit of a gift getting a runner down to third and stranded there.
I don't know this brand.
That there's an Aldi brand. A lot of things around here are. You don't pay big brand markups, so it all costs what it ought to cost. It's like your bag of bread there.
And it's just as good?
Stop paying for labels, Ace. Taste with your mouth, not your wallet.
It's a lot of brioche buns.
It's sloppy Joe night.
Differences that save you money. It's an Aldi thing.
This Nissan lineup goes where you take it. Vehicles built with oomph, torque, traction, and yeah, full control. That's the power of a Nissan. Now's the time to drive. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $4,750 total savings on Frontier.
Discover an epic menu in
inspired by the Mandalorian and Grogu. Only at Burger King. Have it the way. Now playing in theaters.
Don't make that guy for an ultra.
Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Top of the third inning, nothing. Red Sox and the Braves. Connolly early back at it against Acuna Jr. He walked him, and then Ronald stole second base. Eventually doubled up in the first inning. This guy has had a Pedroia-esque kind of a career for the Atlanta Braves in terms of hardware. Like Dustin Pedroia, Rookie of the Year, 2018 MVP in 23, World Series ring in 21. Although he was out at that time with a torn ACL, but got the ring. And one of the best players in the game when he's completely healthy. Check the swing and a change in there for a strike.
Dangerous hitter, but Conley's dodged a couple leadoff walks, both in the first and second. He's gotten out of it. Don't want to flirt with that too much.
Checked again. 3-1. Five-time All-Star at the age of 28. And if he gets on, he can still fly. 3-1 coming. He'll fill up the count. He's twice led the National League in stolen bases. 3 years ago, he stole 73.
Yeah, downplay that. That was his 8th. He's been thrown out 4 times this year, but got to keep him healthy.
And a 3-2. Down he goes. 94 to strike him out. Third in the book for Connolly tonight.
Let's come back in that count there, that 3-1. Ball might have been a little bit off, but they got the call, but then just challenged him with this fastball. He likes this quadrant here, this little up and in area of that 4-seam fastball. It's where he gets a ton of swing and miss.
Left fielder Dubon reached on an error by Marcelo Meyer first time up. One time a member of the Red Sox organization back in 2016, dealt to Milwaukee. They'll drive that one.
Yeah, that's caught by Duran for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down in the third. Airing now, catch a special monster-themed Red Sox unobstructed views. With Jared Carrabas, Jonathan Papelbon, and Alana Rizzo. You can flip over on NESN Plus and streaming on NESN 360, presented by Blue Moon. TC will be up on the monster as well a little bit later. Olsen gets in 0 for 1. He's popped up.
He and Travis Shaw dealt to Milwaukee for Tyler Thornburg. Remember him? He had some pretty good years in Milwaukee. Didn't really work here. Injuries.
Dropped in for a strike with a curve.
He's been traded 4 times. Dubon. Pretty good player. Useful.
Sure has been for them tonight. Had a couple of nice plays already. High fly left field line headed toward the stands. Olsen #1 in the big leagues in extra base hits. Also first in doubles, along with the 15 home runs. Braves had a lot of weapons for you. There's the 1-2 pitch. Cubs are out in front in Pittsburgh 3-0 in the second inning. They're trying to avoid their 11th consecutive loss. They have been Jekyll and Hyde. They've already had a 10-game winning streak this year.
You get a 10-game winning streak, 10-game losing streak. You can talk yourself into being like 500 ball over the last 20 and just being okay.
We're all right.
You know, we're okay. Take a step back. We have a little bump in the road.
Feels bad right now, but we're 500 over this span. Another one flick foul. They would be in sole possession of last place in the NL Central if they lose that game to the Pirates. What a reversal of fortune for the Cubs. It's been a really interesting season in baseball. 3-2 pitch. Inside, walked him. This one comes with 2 down, but he has walked 3 men now. In front of Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, that one there you don't mind as much. You know, leadoff walks usually kill you. 2-out walks aren't fun, but you're talking about a guy that's got 15 home runs. You don't want to give in. Still got a good hitter here in Albies.
Guy who loves facing lefties. 324 career average against lefties. 2 down. Taking a strike. Starts him off with a change. Riley on deck. 0-0. Olsen with the lead. And Connolly home with a 1-1. Big swing by Albies. 1-2. This guy has not had an extra base hit in his last 19 games. So the 8 home runs came early.
He was in the middle of something real bad with us. He was like an 0 for 25. He was better hitting that last day.
Foul back. For you, being up in the monster season, you really enjoy it up there. What's the most fun for you up there?
I just like the view. You know, listen, this is an awesome view. We're used to it. We see it. Everything's right in front of you. But when you're up there, you just flipped around. Seeing those line drives to center, stay down, running them down. You see the infields from behind, the jumps. That's just a great seat.
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting up there looking down on it.
It's a great fan seat. It's challenging to broadcast a game up there, we'll tell you that. Pitch inside, he did check on a change and a count 3-2.
I will say, like anything hit to right field, you're not sure if it's a foul ball going in a bullpen or hooked around the corner of the pesky pole.
No idea.
It's sort of like...
Absolutely no idea. And pop-ups behind home plate, forget it. It's all guesswork from way out there. 3-2 and a shot up the middle. Nice scoop here by Sogard. He fires onto first to put away Albies. And once again, early pitches around ball 4.
Quarter. First time sport.
Car takes a quarter?
The rental. You see any park wranglers around here? All he doesn't pay for them. No savings. Goes straight to you. Lots of good meat in there, partner.
That's all meat.
And a fancy cheese.
Differences that save you money.
Get in there. Round up them savings.
It's an Aldi thing.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Stihl, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There was a time when Burger King was king.
Spotted at a Burger King in Kalamazoo.
But somehow, somewhere, we just fell off. You called out our restaurant, service, and mistakes. Oh, and this guy. We needed to be better. And I'd know. I'm Tom, the president. So we fired the king and crowned you, reinvesting one restaurant, team, and Whopper at a time. Because there's a new king, and it's you.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
Red Sox up in the home half of the third inning against Bryce Elder in a scoreless game. Check out tonight's home run odds presented by FanDuel. As a kind of Falefa blasted one last night. Came off the bench and went 2 for 2. And tears into this one. That is going to bounce fair down the line. Alex Tossi had a long look at that. I mean, forever before he made a call on it. Kind of Falefa at first. I think the Red Sox are like, why not make a call a little faster? Runners trying to determine what to do there.
They're trying to figure out what they want to do here. If they want to go on him and see if he wants to take a look at it. This ball looked like it hit the chalk. A little bit of it, but did it hit the fan? That did. That should be a double.
Challenging the call of fair ball.
It looked like it hit a fan. I don't know what IKF was doing. If this ball's like fair or foul, don't you just keep going?
He thought, given the umpire's reaction, it was a foul ball.
Why? Yeah. When you round first, you can always go back. I don't know what he's looking at his hand. Something came off.
But to your point, if it's a fair ball and it's touchdown there,
I thought it looked like it hit a hand.
If it hit a hand, should be 2 bases.
First off, if it's fair, did it catch any piece of the chalk? But did a hand hit this? Right there.
Sure did.
Yeah, the little vest. Little vest guy.
2 guys hit it.
The question is, did it hit the outside part of this white? And I don't know if you can really, if that's the look they're going on. That's how you can reverse it, but
the Red Sox are giving this some thought too. Third base umpire.
I think you just saw Flo's hand reading lips and challenge it if it is fair. Challenge it to hit a fan.
Sure.
We might have a double challenge.
We might wind up with a double on this.
I think it's a double. I just think as a hitter, I'll tell you what, like, you hit this ball, ooh, I don't know if I saw any chalk. Even if you as a hitter think it's foul, you're going for 2 here on this ball and let the umpire just say, hey, no, you got to come all the way back. Right? Oh, we got fingers, yeah. Oh, double hit.
A couple of different fans touch that. Kind of Falefa winds up at first for the moment. Let's see what New York says on the review here.
After review, the call is both overturned. The ball is foul. Atlanta retains its
Call is foul. All right.
Alex Tossi took some time down there, didn't he? Kind of waited for a while.
So that ball is foul. Confirmed call.
And the at-bat will continue for Connor Falefa.
Been swinging it. Last 7 for 13. 3 extra base hits. Had the homer last night. 5 RBIs in that stretch.
Nearly walked off the game on Sunday with a wall ball. She thought was gone. He said post-game last night, he said, I'm fighting for my career, fighting for my life, scrapping for every at-bat I can get. I'm getting older. My playing time's been cut. Not playing at all. Sharply hit, down for that Kim. And we'll get him for out number 1.
Well, he wasn't really playing all that much. Again, you're an old utility guy. You like to get some at bats. Well, obviously, there's other guys you're given opportunities too to try to get them going, whether it was Story and Durbin at the time and Meyer. But when given the opportunity here in the last couple of weeks, he has been swinging. He has been earning some time. So I was thinking about playing another couple years.
Jarren Duran looking at a strike. He put a charge into his first at bat, ripped one to the warning track. Acuna caught that. So he is 0 for 1. Up the middle, through for a base hit. Couple of good swings for Jarren tonight. He's on with one away in the third.
Yeah, he just looked better contact. Especially the last 3 or 4 games, like not really chasing the wild swings, driving the baseball, now up to 7 home runs, and now you get his speed on the base pass. You try to get something going here. Got 10 bags, hasn't been thrown out yet.
Cedon will take one downstairs. He has a stolen base tonight after a single in the first inning. Red Sox 4 hits, Atlanta 1. No runs yet. And a shot in the center field, base hit. Again hit hard. Durant will take the turn. A little fumble by Harris, but not far enough. Did it roll?
So base hit there for Cedon.
Cedon is 2 for 2.
Duran is at second.
Again, just kind of coming at him with fastballs after that first pitch. Looked like a changeup. Stays right back up the middle of the field.
Red Sox looking for the hit to turn these into runs now. Willier is 0 for 1. He's grounded to third. Sox are 12 and 14 under Chad Tracy, getting 3.4 runs per game. That is 29th out of 30 major league teams. Loss tonight would match the Red Sox longest losing skid of the year. Little flare out to left center field, dropping up. Nice play here by Dubon. He'll fire back into second. Not in time. He closed on that quickly. He's a really good outfielder. It's the third nice play he's made tonight.
Yeah, this ball's kind of looking more towards Harris, saying I don't think he's going to get this. All of a sudden, Dubon takes a really nice angle to cut this off.
Two away, and now Contreras will try and salvage something in the inning. Also with a base hit in the first. Then 290.
It's been a great year for him. Look at his 10-game hitting streak. Look at all those extra base hits. 10 RBIs. Reigning the AL Player of the Week.
He told you he's only won that once before, or in the National League.
You got Elder down in Atlanta, 2-run shot. Remember in the 8th, won the Sox the game.
0-2. Back to that home run off Elder.
That was a big one. He had a couple 2-run homers here in the last week to win ball games for you. They tried to stretch Elder out in the 8th. Kept him in a little bit too long. This guy made him pay. Stood here out in Atlanta. 8th inning, down a run. At that breaking ball. And he smoked it. That was a big one.
So he's hit 11 home runs. He is on a career pace, on pace to 33. He's never hit more than 24. Did that with the Cubs back in 2019. 5 times he's hit 20, but he's never hit 30. He made it clear how much he's enjoyed playing at Fenway. Not maybe at this very moment after that swing.
When you're on the plate like he is, team's going to try to sink you in. That was a really good pitch by Elder. He fought it off, but he paid the price right off his leg.
2, he held up. Duran at second, Cedon Rafaela at first. Red Sox trying to get on the scoreboard in the third inning finally. Masataka would be next. And Elder with a 1-2. He ran it in. Wilson 7th in the American League in OPS at .901. He's number 8 in slugging percentage. Unfortunately, he's the only hitter on the Red Sox listed in the top 10 in offensive categories, except for Wilyer Abreu, who's 10th in hits. And swung on and foul tip to the midman, held by Trump to strike him out, so Elder gets out of that.
Deere empowered, Toyota leads the charge in electrification. Slip into 3 all-electric vehicles, such as the Toyota VZ, VZ Woodland, and CHR. Or plug into efficiency with a RAV4 plug-in hybrid or a Prius plug-in hybrid. Drive more choices with Toyota. With an all-electric range that goes further, there's a Toyota for every journey. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
I don't know this brand.
That there's an Aldi brand. A lot of things around here are, you don't pay big brand markups, so it all costs where it ought to cost. Like your bag of bread there.
And it's just as good?
Stop paying for labels, Ace. Taste with your mouth, not your wallet.
It's a lot of brioche buns.
It's sloppy Joe night.
Differences that save you money. It's an Aldi thing.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Yips, maybe Thomas has ever seen that ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Top 4, 0-0, Red Sox and Braves, and back-to-back nights, guys, for Mickey Gasper behind the plate. Trace loves the at-bat, so that is what's going into his choice for backstop the last few nights. But I talked with Mickey about his work behind the plate there, and he said that I love catching. It's a chess match back there, reading swings in every pitch. No matter what, you have to lead and carry the team, and he said he takes great pride in that. He said he's got a much higher level of comfortability now as well with Trace. He says it's nice having someone who's seen me at my best. Leads to a lot of confidence that he has in his game, whether it's on defense or in the batter's box.
All right, Jemai, thank you. Riley, the batter, in a 0-0 game.
So Riley fouls that one off, 1-2.
The question is he going to catch tomorrow?
Well, you like the at-bat, you know, when he was catching Tolley, it was like, well, he caught him 3 times down in AAA, so he knows how he's working this year. He's caught him before.
Spins him
2-2.
around, 2-2.
You know, and this is a nice job back there with Peyton, but he hasn't caught the others, right? So I thought Ranger last night, that was an interesting one, because Ranger's a guy that doesn't like to shake. He shook last night. He just wants to catch and go. Narvaez catches Ranger really well. He's never really caught Conley early. So now they're working together really for the first time.
3-2.
It's a dynamic of wanting the good at-bat and having a pitcher, and that communication really important pregame about where I want to go and have a feel for it.
Totally going tomorrow against Chris Sale. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string 83 with the changeup to get Riley.
It's a good changeup. You mentioned last time out, he kind of went with this changeup 4-seam sinker combination. We've seen a few more curveballs in this start here, but this is that good changeup that he has. One might see more of.
Brings up Harris, who punched out his first time up. Goes after the first one. 2 hopper to Sogard. Underhand toss. 2 fast outs. Mateo will be next.
Number 2, Jorge Mateo's up
Tomorrow,
next.
2-2 with a 2.45 ERA against Chris Sale. 7-3 with a 1.89 earned run average. On the original schedule, Sale was going to pitch last night. Pushed it back to Game 3. 4:10 for the first pitch tomorrow. And the Red Sox will head for Cleveland and the Guardians.
The old stomping grounds. Lived there a couple years. It was nice. Oh, 1 full year.
You do a lot of stomping in Cleveland. Shot into left field for a base hit. And Mateo's 2 for 2.
I don't think you do a lot of stomping in Cleveland.
No, you really don't. No.
But I enjoyed my time. Eric Wedge was the manager. A good group. Buddy Bell, bench coach. It was a good group.
Did you call Eric Wedge? Did you call him Wedgie?
Forever. I knew him before.
Any chance you got?
He was my manager. And then that year, he's like, why don't you come on over? I'm like, I'm in.
Hassan Kim 0 for 1. He's fly to center. Nothing game here in the 4th. And Mateo, who can really fly over there first. See what he's up to against the left-hander.
Boston Red Sox are a wrecked bucket of fuck. Yeah, that's true.
Gasper behind the plate tonight.
That is some true shit. No, it's true. Where was that quote from?
Kim, a plus defender, but only hitting 103.
When did he say that?
2 down and 1 aboard at first. That's going to be down low and dug out by Casper.
439 on the year. But you know, when you got an infield of Olsen, Albies, and Riley, all you want your shortstop to do is pick. I mean, you'd love to get some offense, but you can live with it. Hit him 9th.
Batting out of the 8-hole tonight. And we'll fly that one.
Hassan Kim flies that one out to center field. Sedon's under that for out number 3. So that'll bring us to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Ending.
1-2. Your game is on MLB Network Radio every day and night with Sirius XM. Catch live hometown broadcast for every game all season long. MLB Network Radio, only on Sirius XM.
When we hit the pothole, I was worried we'd be stranded for hours.
And our lives will revolve around the pothole. I'll use my credit card to order 50 philosophy books.
The pothole. It's deep.
Candy, no.
Oh, get out.
Shoot. But that never happened. Thanks to the Geico app, help arrived in under an hour.
It feels good to get help fast. It feels good to Geico.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Knock, knock, Capital One Bank guy. Can I borrow some Wi-Fi?
Sure, Chuck. My watch machine's on trips also. I got just the thing. Want to try the catchphrase?
There's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts.
We are up on the monster. Tom Karen with you here. Eliza Dushku-Melanchon, Tom Warner, Becca Salwasser. We are here talking about the Run to Home Base that's coming up. 17th annual Run to Home Base. And Eliza, you have been an incredible advocate for this program. But this year, you're putting your money where your sneakers are. You're running in this thing.
This is my first year. I'm going to do my best. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've been working at home base for the last year and a half, and military and my family. Just really excited to come out and
no
show
one cares.
support and be with the community and join the club, join the team.
Tom, watching this grow, what it is today compared to what it was when it started, how proud are you of the men and women who have advanced this mission to what it is?
That's a base hit for Masataka Yoshida.
But home base really executes it, and it has had an enormous impact
not just in the community, but throughout the country. And the novel programs and the lives that it's saved are incredible. Eliza can talk a little bit because she's a mental health counselor.
Dude,
And she
nobody
has
cares. We
one-on-one
just want to watch
therapies
baseball.
with these patients, and she's really
I really hate when they bring these dipshits on to talk about like some charity. Like, no one cares.
Army and Navy and my family, and so I do a little bit about both.
How about this? Instead of focusing on charity, how about you focus on making a winning baseball team?
And then in my counseling training, I had the opportunity to work at home base, the privilege, and really, reality is we have so many veterans that suffer in oftentimes silence and with treatable mental health challenges. And we're really facing a mental health crisis where over 150,000 veterans have died by suicide since 9/11. It's unacceptable. Like, we need to continue advancing research, advancing opportunities and resources. And home base just offers best in class, world class. We work with Mass General Hospital. All of the care is free, and so we're really fortunate to have the opportunity through fundraising opportunities like the Run to Home Base to continue that work and support not just the veterans, the active duty military, families of the fallen. It's really an incredible organization.
The event itself is so special. We talk about it every year. Yeah, I know. I'm the MC, and in spite of that, it's a great event. But every year we talk about how powerful the spirit is, the men and women who come together on that day. It really is special.
Well, as you said, this is like the 17th year. We've raised almost $50 million. So we're grateful to everybody who runs. We're grateful to Red Sox Nation. And it is such a special day. These people run. They start at home plate. They run around Boston. They have a good time. And the number of people that come out to support the runners, the veterans that come out, we know that this is part of a bigger issue. But I think we're really making a dent in solving this problem.
No doubt about that. Becca, how can people get involved?
Of course, always runtohomebase.org is the website. You can sign up. We're still looking for folks to run or walk. It's not a race. And so go to runtohomebase.org. As Tom mentioned, $50 million raised, but also 50,000 veterans and their families have been saved since 2009. And so just staggering numbers. And I think the run, as you know, is a great day to just celebrate the work of home base, but also recognize as a lesson.
Dude, no one cares.
So please go to runtohomebase.org, learn more, sign up, and support home base.
It is one of the most powerful days of the year here at Fenway. July 25th, Saturday. You can run, you can walk. There's a rumor some people will be strolling. Whatever.
And bring your families, bring your friends.
Just no.
If you're like me at the
Don't come to Fenway.
Home plate at Fenway Park, which is like the coolest
Don't bring your kids.
Thank you all for joining us up here. Monster Week.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back up to you.
Fucking bullshit.
Thank you very much. Red Sox with runners at first and second, nobody out.
Imagine if we were able to actually watch the game.
In a 0-0 game, and Sogard, who singled his first time up, just tried to put down a bunt. He'll square again. He gets this one down at third. Riley up and over and gets him at first base, but that'll advance Yoshida down to third. Gasper into second on sacrifice.
Yeah, nice job there getting a better pitch. Right, the first time on the bunt, up over the head. But this one here gets pitched down a little bit. Really puts it where you want to put it. You got to force this third baseman to field this baseball. Therefore, there will be no play at third, and you get the job done.
And Meyer will step in. Marcelo 0 for 1. He's flying to right. Infield coming in for Atlanta. One man away.
Marcelo trying to find a good pitch to hit. Stay in the middle of the field. He's now 6 for his last 50.
Ground ball to first.
And that's a base hit. That was weird. I think it bounced off the base, but that's going to score a run. That'll make it a 1-0 ball game.
Meyer hit it right at Olsen. Braves have played some very shoddy defense tonight. And the Sox are on the board 1-0.
Yeah, this looks like what's that little cutter that got in on his hands. Just an in-between hop that Olsen, a very good first baseman, unable to come up with it. It's going to score. Yoshida, Mickey getting over to third base. Yeah, it hasn't been sharp here from the Braves at all. Elder's given up 6 hits, a couple of walks. He'd like to have more than one on the board, or we can take care of it right here with IKF.
Error on the first baseman, just his third of the year. Connor Falefa 0 for 1. He's grounded out to short. First and third, and one away, 1-0.
A little safety squeeze, look to it. Mickey's down there in first, but Olsen was charging really hard. Still a tough play to defend.
Swing it away, and he rips a line drive base hit into left.
And that's a base hit. Mickey Gasper comes in. That makes it a 2-0 game. Let's go.
Red Sox lead it 2-0.
Izzy's seen the ball well. Getting most of those opportunities. He smoked the ball to short his first at bat as well. This one here, a little breaking ball, but he stays back. Gets underneath it. Gets this ball on the line drive. That's beautiful. It's going to get Mickey in. A little 2-0 cushion.
Connor Falepa's 10th RBI. Had 3 last night.
Yeah, he's got 6 in his last 8 on that 9-hole.
Jeremy Hefner, the pitching coach, heading back to the dugout. First and second. Top of the order in Duran. Jaron has really swung the bat well tonight. He has a base hit. He's also flying to the warning track. Bolted very hard against Elder. Opened up the ball game last night with a home run. 2 on and 1 away. He'll take ball 1. Cedar Rafaela 2 for 2 tonight. He's up next.
And Duran, shatter bat. That gets down. Let's go. Marcelo Myers stops at third. Bases are loaded here.
He held him. He had to, because Marcelo really took a lot of time to kind of make sure this ball got down. And with that broken bat, it's kind of a tough read, right? The bat's flying everywhere. Big shot in that. You don't see those too often anymore. And once he realizes it, leaves the bases loaded here for Cedar.
He's perfect. A base hit in the first, a base hit in the third. 2 for 2. Sox have 8 hits.
Yeah, they're not sharp. Sox doing a really nice job after a nice adjustment after facing him last time out. And how he wants to attack you. Really good at bats, good contact.
And every base,
that's a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs. Marcelo Myers in. IKF is in. And the ball gets away. Duran up to third. Let's go.
Cedar with his 3rd hit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boston. Rafaela 3 for 3. Hit that one right on the screws.
Not waiting around again. Beautiful little sinker in this time. He is just locked in. It's just a short, simple swing. He's more selective, making really good decisions. And another test here. This one works out. The ball kind of gets by, and look like Izzy might have got in there anyway. Hey, Dubon is impressive. Like that ball, he should have scored easily. He got to it, stopped, and made it perfect. Like a good throw into home.
They will charge an error on a catcher, Trump, on that play after the base hit by Cedar Rafaela. So it's 3 errors by Atlanta tonight. Walt Weiss going to bring Don into the game. Red Sox with a slew of base hits. They have 9 hits in the game. And not done yet. They chase the starter Elder here in the 4th inning, and we'll have more from Fenway in just a moment.
Did he do it?
We live the biggest plays from every game with Abby LeVar on Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings on MLB Network.
Big moment in this ball game.
With every strikeout thrown this season, AbbVie is donating to help fight cancer. Every strikeout, every game, all season long. Major League Baseball and AbbVie, turning K's into W's.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges, freezers too. Oops, that's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer, people like cold beer.
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. Bring your phone to T-Mobile and they'll give you $400 when you switch. Plus, get T-Mobile's 5-year price guarantee on your experience plans. I guarantee you won't look back. How?
Tune in tomorrow at 3:30 for the Red Sox Game Day Live. It's presented by Plymouth Rock. TC Will and Rich preview the pitching matchup between Chris Sale and Peyton Tolley. Only on NESN, streaming on NESN 360.
Left-hander Dylan Dodd into the fray. The 6'2 southpaw take on William Bray, who likes to face lefties. First and third, one gone. Red Sox 9 hits, all of them singles. And 4 runs up there. William takes the ball. He's gone 0 for 2 tonight.
We bring the lefty in to face William Bray, who's hitting 400 off lefties and coming into this game 239 against righties. Bray Sale, the shortest start of the year. Since he came into this one with a 1.97 ERA. Sox jumped all over him. We learned a little bit from that last outing. It's nice to see them adjust. Have a good game plan against him.
Already had beaten him here once in his career last June. Fouled away a massive cut on the sinker. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Braves have been in a generous mood. They have committed 3 errors. It's their first game committing this many errors since July of 24.
Opportunities early too. You got 9 hits though to go with that.
And Don home with a 1-2. Contreras on deck. Bounced it. Taken off for first base. Second base is Cedar Rafaela. He will safely get into scoring position on a wild pitch.
It's a nice jump. The minute this ball hits the dirt, you can see Cedar take off. If this ball goes in the dirt, he's gone. Like right away. Great jump. Even if that ball doesn't get that far away, he's going to get second base. Stay out of this double play. Now the infield's in.
Everybody in tight for Atlanta on the infield at 2-2. And popped up along the third base line. Riley giving chase over to the net. He can't get to it. Now the inning began with a base hit by Masataka Yoshida, then a walk, a sac bunt. There was a key error, another hit, another single, a couple more errors in there. And the Red Sox have a 4-0 lead. Trying to snap a 4-game skid tonight. So it's Rafaela at second and Duran leading from third, and a 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
That's a base hit. That's going to score 2 more runs. Sedon's in. And I'm making a 6-0 game. Let's go, boys.
RBIs 21 and 22 to make it 6-0 Sox.
You love seeing a lefty or what? Just simplifies, shortens up that stroke against lefties. Hitting over 400 now. Drives in 2 more. RBIs 21 and 22. Just stays on. This ball is hit hard up the middle. Again, Cedar, great jump at third base. A little look back, but still enough speed to score rather easily. Those are big 2 runs. You know, 4-0 against this lineup. You keep it close. 6-0's a different game.
Keep going. Swing and a miss by Wilson. Contreras extended his hitting streak to 10 in a row with a base hit in first. All of those runs charged to the starter Elder. Came into the game with a 1.97 ERA. It's up to 2.63.
And give up more than 3 earned runs in any starts. This year, it's 11 of them. Jumped all over.
And a lot of good at-bats tonight. Red Sox with 10 hits, hit a lot of balls hard. Even some of the outs of it hit right on the money. Only one away. Contreras just named the American League Player of the Week. Runner goes, and it's going to be underneath the catcher Tromp. And Abreu will pick up 90 feet. Everything going the Red Sox way so far tonight.
When you're up 6-0, it's a good time to be aggressive. He's taking off on this pitch. Again, you're up 6-0, but you 0-2 count to your guy. Good time to take off.
1-2 and popped up, but back out of play. Six runs on 10 hits for the Red Sox.
4th inning. Well, that's definitely come alive here lately.
As mentioned, in the previous 6 games, the Red Sox have scored 6 or more 3 times. They've done it again tonight. And a 1-2. Pesky at bat by Contreras. You and Will Middlebrooks talked to him before the game interview that if you're a baseball fan, you're going to learn something from that, I think, and his approach and what he's looking for, how he prepares for every game. He said he's totally prepared when he gets to the ballpark. He's already looked at a lot of video, so float that one foul out of play.
Yeah, that's the one thing I took away. A lot of times, old school, there's more video now, but you come to the park, you see who, you know who's throwing. You go right to the video, you see what they got, maybe what they've done to you in the past. These guys now with the iPads, you wake up in the morning and you watch. You already know. You're like, okay, this is what I want to do. Then you come in and you start your day. You start your routine.
Hit .458, couple of home runs last week. Runner goes, swinging a high fly down the line.
That's foul.
Foul. Red Sox pushing it. Abreu was running.
Ooh, good.
And he got Trump on that follow through, and the trainer's going to have to come out.
Oh yeah, it looks painful.
Abreu's stealing, right? So he's trying to stand up to make this throw.
Yeah, that swing, as he was swinging, he kind of got him with the bat a little bit on his shoulder.
Get some injuries to that dish. We mentioned Baldwin, who's out. Murphy, he's been out too. He came back for about a week, and then he broke a finger, I believe. So they're down to 3 and 4. That's why they brought Sandy Leone in.
Trump will try to hang in here with one down. A long at bat for Contreras.
Yeah, Chadwick Trump's staying in. It's an 8-pitch at bat here. Here comes the 9th pitch.
Red Sox have put together 4 consecutive hits. 2-2.
2-2. He's going well and swinging. He's right in the dish. There's nowhere to go. He fights off the one down and in. Trying to cut that little slider down and get him to chase it.
A little long inning.
2-2 on the way. Fouled back upstairs again. That went into the booth next door. It's into the Braves TV booth.
Wow.
CJ Nitkowski, look at this. That's a nice catch.
The Braves, I think it was a Braves radio guy. No, it's a Braves TV guy. Got that foul ball.
Which they never fail to mention. Play on the throw. Bring it back in safely.
That's the move from the catcher. You see the catcher drop his glove. That spin and throw. The Galby's a little late getting it.
2-2 to Contreras. Pushes it.
I'm making a full count.
Really find it bad.
Yeah, it's one of the longer at-bats I've seen in a while.
Your 16-year-old son coming to the ballpark, you say, watch batting practice. And guys,
11 pitch at-bat here. Here's the 12th pitch.
Right. He said he really doesn't do that anymore. He used to. A lot of guys still do. Swing and pop this
That
one
one's
up,
popped
sky
up.
high in the infield. And in on that, Kim.
Kim's got that for out number
I don't
2.
want to develop certain habits. And if I do hit it to right, it's because I'm late.
Yeah. So listen, everybody's different. That's the beauty of this league. You know, a lot of guys will take. I always talk about you go to Big League BP. First round, usually opposite field, one hoppers to second. Then you next round, drive the ball the other way just to kind of feel your swing, get it through the zone, and then you move it around. Right, middle of the field. The last round, you try to launch. He just kind of stays middle of the field. Early rounds. Everyone's a little different.
Yeah. Says it's been a process over his life.
That's ball 1 to Yoshida.
Popped it up. And now the man who started this rally, Red Sox have scored 6 runs here in the 4th inning. And it began with Masataka Yoshida's base hit. It's that one right to Albies on the backhand. He's got it to retire the side. Red Sox get 6.
And that's out number 3. We head to the 5th inning here. Red Sox score 6 runs there, though, to make it a 6-0 ball game. Love to see it.
Summer's here. Who's ready for camp in a new Toyota? Nice flash! The scavenger hunt starts now! The call was coming from inside the Tacoma!
Start your summer off right in a new Toyota. With 14 models starting under $40,000 MSRP, there's sure to be a vehicle for every budget. To learn more, visit Toyota.com.
Your summer starts here!
Toyota, let's go places.
The Sprite Berry Blast is here. With berry flavors and cold foam. Sprite from McDonald's just got bluer. One of the many new drinks now at McDonald's.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Tomorrow, the Red Sox face Chris Sale in the series finale against the Braves. Tune in for pregame at 3 p.m. and first pitch at 4 p.m. only on NESN and streaming on the NESN 360 app as we welcome you back here to Fenway. Red Sox now on top 6-0, and it's because Atlanta pushed Chris Sale that he has a showdown with Peyton Tolley. But the two, as you mentioned, Obi, they met during batting practice today, and I talked
National
to
Spelling Bee? Oh my God, that's a
meeting just
fucking...
before first pitch today, and he said it was the first time that they had ever met. And as a big leaguer himself now, he says he tries not to be a fan, but that's Chris Sale. And he loves the way he's going about approaching the game, so he wanted to meet him. Told me that everything he's heard about how great a guy Sale is was true. He said they had a great chat. And in the end, Sale even told him, hey, good luck tomorrow.
That sounds like Chris. 1-2, the count on Trop. They can look each other in the eye now. They're both 6'6".
Yeah, well, you know, like Rich Hill said the other day, it's like, I don't have to face you. So, Rich, you could say good luck to him, right? They don't have to face each other.
1-2 on the way to Trump, who whiffed his first time up. He'll fly that one toward right. And Abreu in for the first out. Red Sox ahead 6-0.
But it is funny seeing those two standing next to each other. Like Peyton Cole is a massive human being. And he looks at Chris Sale. He's like, you go just as hard as I do. Yeah, I got 100 pounds on you.
Which one of us is playing center? It's pretty cool. I didn't realize it was the first time they had met. Earlier today. Goody Jr. has walked and struck out 0-for-1.
That's one of those, we were just down there, whatever it was, a week ago. And Chris was around a lot, talking to a lot of the guys. You better get off. Near the dugout a lot. You leave town and you're like, if you're told, you're like, God, I didn't come up and say hi to him. I'll make sure I do it when I get back to Fenway, right? So, I had the opportunity to do it today.
Got to be a guy he's idolized, right?
Sure.
1-1. High pop-up foul out of play. Red Sox with a big inning. As they put up 6 on a run of base hits and a handful of mistakes by Atlanta, but again, the Red Sox putting the ball in play and hitting it hard. Helicopter floating overhead. And a 1-2. Chopped over the hill. Sogard charges, gloves, fires in plenty of time. Looks a good defender.
Good player. Coming in on this, gets that hop before that short hop. Good strong throw. The play up the middle, back in at the middle early in the game was a really nice one. He's comfortable up the middle.
Mauricio Dubon has reached on an error, and he's also lined to left. They'll fly that one to center, dead away. There's Cedon backing up, and room on the track to make the catch. That's a 9-pitch inning for Connolly. Early gets a 1-2-3.
This Nissan lineup goes where you take it. Vehicles built with oomph, torque, traction, and yeah, full control. That's the power of a Nissan. Now's the time to drive. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trunks or get up to $4,750 total savings on Frontier.
Discover an epic menu inspired by the Mandalorian and Grogu. Only at Burger King. Have it the way. Now playing in theaters.
All right, guys, live on ESPN at 5.
I wonder why the Roman Empire failed. Is cereal a soup? I wonder what ESPN stands for.
911, what's your emergency?
Got tornadoes coming right at us.
We form a bond stronger than blood. As ours is a family forged in fire.
MLB.tv on ESPN is your home for every out-of-market game, live or on demand. Get your favorite teams, plus MLB Network and app features like syncing your stats, key plays, bets, and fantasy, all in one place. Sign up now for MLB.tv in the ESPN app.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
I'll say, yeah, he's probably a little bit older.
Inning 5 powered by Salem 5 Bank. Back at Fenway, Red Sox with a 6-0 lead here against Atlanta. One of our favorite guys to have in the booth. Keith Foulke, Red Sox world champion, great closer. The Red Sox broke the curse. Carrasco coming on to take on the Sox here as we move on to the last half of the 5th inning. And Foulke, great to see you, man.
Great to be here. I always love the invite when I get to come up here and talk a little baseball with you guys.
we were up on the monster seats last night, and I wonder if you spent any time out there.
A lot of time.
A lot of time.
One of the best seats in all of sports, really. I love being up there. It's such an interesting perspective.
It is. It's great. We have a great time up there too. This one hit wickedly deep right field. Acuna Jr. leaping up, and he will make the play. Red Sox have had some cuts here. Gasper with a wicked drive out to right for out number 1.
So I asked Rich Hill this the other day, like, pitching here, on the other team or even for the Red Sox, that wall affect you at all? Did it play in anything you liked? I know you had that changeup.
Fortunately, I came up in an era where, I talked to a lot of hitters. And one thing I learned early is you can't pitch away from the monster. You actually had to pitch in to stay away from the monster because guys just want to go out and hook the ball. So the good thing for me is I'd love to pitch the big part of the ballpark, and you get out there and left center to right center. That's a big ballpark. So I wanted a lot of outs in that part of the road.
Yeah, 231 feet across that wall out there. So the first time you came into this ballpark, as Sogard taps this one to second, and you got to look at it, in the very first time, what went through your head?
It was I don't even know how to describe it really, because it was pretty early in my career. I came up with San Francisco, terrible ballpark. Chicago, the White Sox, that was a beautiful ballpark. But when you come here, it's so different than anywhere you've ever been. And obviously it's a long time ago, but it's been around for so long. But it's a unique experience, and the fans were completely. They were off the hook.
We're on top of you.
It's one of those things.
That's a base hit there.
To play because of the time.
From Marcelo Meyer.
Yeah. Well, you hear that all the time, right? You're here, you're wearing a different uniform, but you can't help but be captivated by the enthusiasm and the passion of fans. And of course, this predated the Red Sox winning the first championship as well.
Yeah, because I came here as a White Sox player, in the early or late '90s, where we were 25 games out.
Yeah.
You come here and you hear, it's a playoff atmosphere every night. There's at least 10 Yankee sucks chants every night.
Right.
You're like, God, this is, I'm in Chicago playing in front of 8,500 people. It's like, this is what the big leagues are like, and it's just a completely different lifestyle. And I fell in love with it and loved every trip here.
Yeah, you look around. I mean, rough as this season has been, it's been incredibly rough on everybody with the Red Sox. 22-31. Even last night out in the monster seats, the crowd was terrific, and a nice play moving out Albies for out number 3. More with Folk, and we come back 6-0, Sox in the lead.
Freedom, that's a cheap thing. Sacrificing facial hair, exfoliating, treating gravity like a suggestion, sweating your tail off, freezing your tail off, saving another American's tail, all cheap things. Making a Jeep vehicle for only people like him, not a cheap thing. Hurry into the Memorial Day sales event to get a great deal on a Jeep brand vehicle. Well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $439 a month, or finance and get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
Discovering Epic Menu. Inspired by The Mandalorian and Grogu. Only at Burger King. Have it the way. Now playing in theaters.
Exclusively on ESPN, softball's elite are ready for showtime as a generational class cements its legacy. The journey to the Women's College World Series Championship on ABC, ESPN, and the ESPN app.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
You were telling the story of 5 college kids that got together and made something massive.
There was just a perfect storm becoming this villain. I just would like to change that narrative.
Oh yeah, Stork was exactly like you saw him on camera, off camera. Michael is better because he's on a roll.
Beautiful sunset.
Red Sox had 6-0 moving on to the 6th inning. You think about all the key guys the Red Sox needed to have at the top of their game in 04 when they broke the curse. And right near the very top of the list is certainly Keith Foulke and what he did, closing out games, down the stretch and in the postseason. But I know you guys want to talk about something else.
What's that?
You want to talk about fantasy. You want to talk about fantasy.
I don't want to talk about it because
January baseball.
Because Keith Foulke and Brian Rose beat my team. Yeah, beating me and Jeff Fry in the finals under the lights on a Friday night, and I wasn't happy about it.
Okay.
And I went home, and the whole flight I was thinking about trying to rerun the game, like what I could have done differently. Just wasn't working.
You ran into a buzzsaw.
We did. They had a guy in the mound that was throwing like 97.
We won that draft on Monday. We won that championship on Monday when we drafted. Everybody overlooked our team. We were the last pick, and we still come out to win that ball game.
Olsen will drive that one to the triangle, but a casual catch made by Cedon from number 1.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I knew we were in trouble when our 1-2-3 struck out the side in the first. I was like, Frito, this is going to be a long game. Let's just try to stay close. This one in late.
Just keep that cooler closed, buddy.
No, we have a blast. It's a good time.
No, the Red Sox fantasy camp is it's topped by nobody. It's a great time. Great 3 weeks for some of us.
People rave about it. Why is it so much fun?
You get beautiful pros like us who know the game, who can teach you. But really, it's become such a family. I've been doing it for probably 13, 14, 15 years now, and it's such a family. The pros, like, we have that camaraderie, but we share it. We're not too big for the for the people who pay to do it, and we just have a great time. It's a big family, and it's just fun time going out there and watching these I don't want to call them old men, but these veterans
I think you can.
play the game.
They put the uniform on. We go out. We play a couple games a day. Right, Folky's there with me, and Embry will be there. Timlin, Trot Nixon, Brian Dahlbuck, Billy Miller, Mirabelli. Like, it's just, we have just as much fun. Every night there's events. We're always there with everybody. It's a good time.
And are all of you guys, you're all playing? You're actively playing in these games?
Oh, we're coaching.
Coach. On Saturday we played.
Yeah. You get in a little bit?
Get in a little bit. You inning game.
And I am going to throw out Sweet Lou. Oh, my. Him being a shortstop, he hasn't lost a whole lot. I saw him play 25 years ago. He might be better now. I'm not going to.
But here's the problem. Last year was the first time I fielded a ground ball, tweaked my hammy while doing it. And I was like, okay, boys, I think I'm good. Getting older.
We'll see you in 51 weeks.
But the skill set remains. That's amazing.
Still smooth as can be.
I'm just happy I can actually pick up a ball and throw one.
Yeah. Riley will take a strike runner at first. Keith Foulke joining us in the booth, all part of Monster Week here. Red Sox celebrating it tonight with a 6-0 lead. And Riley with a walk. He's also struck out tonight. And Connolly early, the 1-1 pitch from the left-hander. He's been given a nice hefty lead this evening. When you'd enter games and you had the big lead, now of course when you're closing games, not the case, but at various points in your career, you get a 6-0 lead, an 8-0 lead. How much did it change your mentality? At all?
Yeah, especially when you come in with some kind of substantial lead, right? I always chose to put my personal numbers aside. I wanted to get outs. So I'm going to come in here pumping a lot of fastballs. I'm not going to walk somebody. I would occasionally, if I came in with a 10-run lead, I could give up 3 or 4, but I'll tell you what, it's going to happen quick. Right? Yeah. I would sacrifice the personal numbers. I'm going to try and get my outs as fast as I possibly can, and try and get this thing over with.
Can't tell you how many times this season we look up, we see that 0-4. Tend to be doing it a lot more this season in the early going, I'll tell you that. Looking at those championship banners. But you think back to that breaking of the curse, and you think of what that meant, not only in New England, Boston, but all over the world of Red Sox fans. I know they still come up to you in droves and say thank you all the time.
All the time. And it surprises me, and but it's still one of those things after all these years. It's like nothing puts a smile on my face bigger than out of the blue somebody reminds me and like it makes me emotional. We worked hard for that moment.
Well, I
really did.
Yeah. This is a special team. Obviously 18 was a juggernaut here, but that 04 team, like my last year was 03. It wasn't just about winning on the field. There was a lot of stuff going on, right? The pressures. Like I remember in 03, a couple times you sit there and say, maybe we are cursed, right? Like it was a player. So you weren't just dealing with the Yankees, and you had a ton of talent. The team was a juggernaut. But there was a lot of stuff you mentally had to go through. Mature players, kind of older veteran guys that knew how to get through it.
Yeah, there's the pressures that you deal with on the field, but when you're in this city and this fan base, You don't escape it at home. It's everywhere. Everywhere you go.
Isn't that true of all of us, I think. Pokey, great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Always a
Love
delight,
every
my
time.
friend. You're the best.
Yeah.
Pokey,
All right, buddy.
I'll beat you next year.
No chance.
All right, we're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning here.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't like the taxes, so we dumped the team. Now with the Ram Corporation of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll cover your sales tax, plus no monthly payments.
All right, I'll be right back.
And a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Or purchase and get 0% financing for 60 months. Or well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab for $429 a month. See your Syracuse area Ram dealer.
The championship word is yacht more chicken? How many syllables? Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. 4. Sound it out. EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken. Correct?
That's why we practice.
All you gotta do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Yes. No more sad sack. Full-on fun sack. That's what I'm talking about.
The United Football League is premier spring football. New teams, new rules, more access inside the action. This is football's reimagined. Catch the action all season long on ABC, ESPN, and the ESPN app.
All right, here's Duran leading off.
Moving on to the last half of the 6th inning, 6-0 Red Sox. They got all of those in the 4th tonight.
At least the other team is losing, yes.
This evening, his batting average has now gone.
It is always good.
At 205, picked up 7 points on the average this evening. And
that's a base hit for Duran.
Junior is going to pick that up on a skip. So
just got down.
His 3rd hit tonight.
Yeah, really looking more like himself, you know, and been in that leadoff spot for a while. It was a tough go early on, but you just sat there and said, you know, you look at this lineup, and even though he's not swinging it, if they're going to turn around, he has to. He has to start. You know, he's just the leader on this team, ignites the offense. And the last couple of weeks, really this month, you can see a different Jarren Duran.
Well, 3 for 4 tonight. Cedon is 3 for 3. So 6 hits by the 1 and 2 hitters combined for the Sox tonight. 12 base hits. Again, all singles. Cedon hitting .288 and 5 home runs. Six runs, 12 hits, an error for the Red Sox. Nothing across on 3 hits, 3 errors for Atlanta. And cracked into center field straight away. Harris backing up right to the wall to make the play. Cedon making his first out this evening. Hey, change your lettuce, change your life with Tom Caron's hair doctor, Dr. Matthew Lepresti. Free consultations at 1-800-GET-HAIR. Leo Abreu drove in a pair of runs in that 6-run 4th with a base hit. .288, 6 homers for him. The Seattle Mariners, they have quietly recovered from a poor start, and they swept the Athletics today. Shot the other way, moving back to Bond, leaping up, he makes another fine play.
Damn.
Racing back into first. Jarren Duran will not be doubled off. This guy's putting on a show in the outfield tonight.
He sure is. Willier can't even believe it. Looking at him, not happy. He's pointing to his glove. Of course, he knew a gold glove. Utility guy. How about this guy? He really is. Covering some ground, making beautiful catches, real comfortable with that wall, accurate throws. Well, Willier's done that to a few guys.
Yes. More than. Cunha made a terrific play, too, on a Gasper ball earlier. Great play in right. Contreras has gone 1 for 3 with a base hit. Game 3 tomorrow afternoon, 4:10. Looking forward to this one. Peyton Tolley and Chris Sale head-to-head. Peyton a 2.45 ERA, Sale a 1.89 ERA.
Well, Elder came in with 1.97. He put 6 on him. Maybe they can do a little something to Chris Sale. I watch him throw a couple of starts, and it's the same guy. It's 98 up and in, a nasty slider. It's if you turn the clock back about 6 years.
Yeah, still filthy. And in there for strike 3 with a changeup to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left.
All right, headed to the 7th inning.
The power of baseball goes beyond the field. It's important to get out, volunteer, and make a difference in your community. Volunteer and leave something behind. Together, we can make a difference. Together. Together. Together.
Top 7, and the Red Sox with a 6-0 lead on Atlanta behind Connolly early. He's allowed only 3 hits.
Check out his usage here tonight. Four-seam changeup's been really good from the curveball as well. A little less sinkers here today than his last outing. Kind of gone away from it since the first time through the order. Been living with that pitch right there, four-seam fastball. And velocity is held throughout. Well, 93, 94 throughout this game. First couple here, maybe 91, so we'll see what it looks like this inning.
Jorge Mateo with a pair of singles, 2 for 2. In play to third, backing up Connor Falefa. Better get it there in a hurry with that guy, and he did. That's the first out in the 7th. I was reading today that Fernando Tatis Jr., slugger for the San Diego Padres, has not hit a home run this year.
How about that? None.
53 games?
Yeah. Big man.
That's crazy.
Powerful, big swing. No home run.
That's a guy who's hit 40 before. Kent takes a strike. And tonight taking on Christopher Sanchez and the Phillies.
That's rough.
Probably going to be another game without one.
Could very well be.
That guy's filthy.
Shot foul. And 0-2 on Kim. He's fly to center field 2 times tonight. Yankees have a 2-0 lead on Kansas City during the 4th inning. Baltimore beating up on Tampa Bay 7th inning 9-1. Swing and a miss. All sorts of change-ups to get him. And strike out Kim. 2 fast outs in the 7th. 92 pitches for the young lefty.
Connolly has been insane.
Not really close in his zone, but he gets the free swing of Kim. Nice job by
I love Connolly early.
Big and just blocking it, not trying to just catch it. Just keep that thing big. We've seen all the Red Sox catchers do that.
Chadwick Tromp, the catcher, is fanned and fly to right 0 for 2.
Finish off this 7th. Career high, did it against Tampa, 7 scoreless.
Line drive, trying to close on that Abreu.
Oh.
Can't get it.
Not close enough.
Behind, set on Rafaela. Trump taking off for second. Here's the throw.
And he's tagged out. No, he's out. He's out. He's out. Look at that. Challenge. Challenge.
And in the scoring position.
No?
No challenge by the Sox.
No challenge? Okay. Well, I thought he was out.
You know, 2 outs. This is a good bid here from Abreu, just because of where this ball is, because Rafael is right behind him. The problem is it just hits that glove and goes away from Cedon to allow.
Bro, he was out.
There. But you give it a bid. If you miss it, you know the guy's right there behind you. You can get the ball in. It just goes off his glove and gets away from Cedon.
Double all the way for Trump, and here's Acuna. He has gone over 2 of the walk. Right-hander Watson is going to start loosening. 94 pitches for Connolly. Trying to get through 7 and maintain the shutout. The 0-1. Bynum.
He wants to finish this himself.
Acuna out of Venezuela, the oldest of 4 sons. His dad played pro ball in Venezuela. 2 brothers play in the Cleveland and White Sox organizations too. Foul back upstairs.
This next pitch by Conley will be 97. That'll be a season high for him.
Trying to put away Acuna. And a shot to right. Abreu's there, though, backing up to make the play. Side retired. Nothing comes of the double. Connolly early. 2-7.
Want to pitch like Paul Skeens?
Holy smoke. Operative word is smoke.
Or hit like this guy? Learn how to play like the pros from the pros themselves.
Secret ingredient, a whole lot of fun.
Play ball all season long, only on MLB Network.
Geico helps tailor your coverage to fit your business and bottom line. So, Greg, how good does it feel to save on your commercial auto insurance with Geico?
As good as having a great hammer.
Orioles up 9-1.
Hammer time. Break it down.
You just put it up.
It feels good to get your savings on.
He's very helpful.
It feels good to Geico.
Big justice.
Introducing Traveler Whiskey from Buffalo Trace Distillery. Traveler is made to be enjoyed exactly how you like it. Neat, on the rocks, or in your favorite cocktail. Traveler Whiskey. Easy to drink, hard to love.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you value what we value, and you should pay what we pay.
Okay. We'll be right back, though. You need food, Chester. That's probably why you're acting like this. You need food.
Connolly early taking on one of the best offenses, maybe the best in all of baseball. 7 strong, 4 hits. He fanned 7.
It was fantastic. When this lineup you mentioned is one of the best in the game, and he was able to go 7, only 4 hits. Get that ERA down to a 2.95. Well, 11 starts into the year. Impressive.
Sox batting here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Masataka Yoshida. And a challenge here.
Confirmed, Atlanta's down to 1.
So that costs Atlanta a challenge. It's the 5th time, by the way, that Connolly has gone at least 6 innings. 7 innings tonight, obviously, but every time he's gone at least 6, the Red Sox have won the game.
That other 7 scoreless against Tampa, another team. 2 of the best teams in baseball. He's gone 7 scoreless.
There you go. Cross for a strike, 2-1. Red Sox got all the runs in the game in the last half of the 4th inning. All 6. Scalded but foul.
Two count to Massa here.
The Sox tonight have had really good cuts. Base hit, and he also lined out to the second baseman. Sharing something there with tomorrow's starter, Peyton Tolley.
Chair do something, yeah.
And a 2-2.
Must have been how it felt on Saturday during that fucking 4-hour rain delay.
Like he had said, it's the first time in his career he's kind of faced a team.
During the O'Reilly race.
I don't know how much it changes, because he's going to just attack you with power fastball, a little sinker, cutter. See that curveball a little bit, but
Other one lined hard to left field and caught by Dubon. Good cuts tonight from Massa. Take a little All-State Good Hands replay.
This one here was an amazing catch by Acuna. Robin Gasper of a double. Look at it, goes back. Reached. Maybe jumped a little early, but still on the way down. Able to just get enough and catch this ball. That's a beautiful catch by Acuna.
So Gasper denied an extra base hit there. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. He did reach in that fourth inning. Took ball 4 and came in and scored.
It was wild. 12 hits. All singles. A couple walks. 1 walk.
A couple of hits taken away, though, because of the Atlanta outfielders.
Yeah.
It would have been extra bases. Yeah, they've out hit the Braves 12-4. Two and 1. Sox trying to pick up what would be just their 9th home win of the year. It would draw them even in this series. Up the middle, base hit. There's another single. Number 13 for the Red Sox tonight.
Nick just keeps checking in. 1 for 3 now with a walk. Let's give you quality at bats. He ain't going to this game. Talking about he's never caught Conley early before. Well,
base hit there from Mickey Gasper.
Get the kid 7 scoreless, 4 hits. Now the question is, does he catch Toll? He's been catching in the last, what, 2 or 3 outings? 3 straight?
Why not?
It's one thing we've seen since Chad Tracy's been here. This is pretty much merit-based. You give me good at-bats, and you can't get Gasper out of this line. Now all of a sudden it's IKF. He's been hot. It's been Nick Sogard.
Nick would have hit tonight. Also put down a sac bunt, part of that uprising in the 4th inning. At 3-10. And a Falefa, a couple of hits tonight again.
Kind of hard at that point in the season. know, early in the year, you come into the season, you got Story at short, you got Durbin at third. You're like, hey, listen, just because you had a bad couple of weeks, I'm not going to sit you on the bench. So you got to kind of try to play through it, try to get these guys hot, like you're seeing kind of with Duran. But then other guys come up. Injuries, opportunities.
To the right side, Albies up and over, and that's it for the Red Sox without number 2. 6-13 and 1 tonight for the Sox. Nothing across, 4 hits and 3 errors for Atlanta. With Gasper moving on down to second. Now we'll bring up Marcelo Meyer. Marcelo belting a base hit his last time up.
Come on, Meyer. Hey, Meyer.
Has 3 hits. Rafaela has 3. Now Filippo with a multi-hit game as well. And now Marcelo trying to join him. And the 0-1 pitch from the right-hander. That's cranked into the outfield for another single.
That's a base hit for Marcelo Meyer, and Mickey Gasper comes in. That makes it a 7-0 ball game.
Singling and keep on scoring. Now 7-0.
Let's go.
That'd feel good for Marcelo. That was a changeup. Off-speed pitches this year. That bat that ended with an off-speed changeup split. He was 2 for 36. That's a 56 average. So to see it, recognize he went after the first changeup. This one he saw it was up a little bit more, stayed up the middle, which is a very important part of this. Hit the ball hard. It's good to see.
Kind of Filippo will pop this one back upstairs.
Middlebrooks caught that one.
No, he didn't.
I think we're 2 for 2 up here.
Did he?
Back-to-back booths over to our right.
Gonna need some confirmation on that one. Ball to 1 strike.
He's been waiting for that for years, hasn't he? He got it.
He has it. We don't know if he caught it. He's claiming he did.
He knows right where the camera is, though. Look at him. He's staring right at home.
Checks where he went. 1 and 2. I don't know. I don't know. It was a high ball. Did go in the booth. We know that for sure. Big swing and a miss and a changeup for strike 3. Red Sox tack on another. Lucky number 7.
Your game is on MLB Network Radio every day and night with Sirius XM. Catch live primetime broadcast for every game all season long. MLB Network Radio, only on Sirius XM.
When you share your dreams with a New York Life financial advisor, your dreams and those of the ones you love become ours.
Wow.
Your life. New York Life. More powerful together.
Oh, there he is. Oh, Mr. Big Time Double. What
No.
guy?
Oh, that's the thing you say. Yep, there's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts. That's a zinger. Oh, no.
Senior year, he was voted most likely to bank. Oh, this place is great. We should just move in.
Or just drop by. Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week. My chair would look great here, son. Help me move this in to you. Oh, what's in your water? It's nailed down.
Tonight at Fenway, we celebrate Jewish heritage, recognizing the rich culture, traditions, and history of the Jewish community. Fans who purchased through special offers also received an exclusive Hebrew Red Sox jersey. On a gorgeous night here at Fenway, Red Sox with a 7-0 lead over Atlanta. And time now for the Ford employee pricing call to the bullpen. Ryan Watson inheriting 7-0 as we go to the 8th.
That was a big run. You know, when the Red Sox score exactly 6 runs, they're 0-5.
Now that's another weird stat.
Yeah, some weird stats. So we had to get off that 6.
Been like that all season, just bizarre stats. You look to check and he did. Dubon hitless tonight. Now we have had it confirmed. The foul ball back to the radio booth was a clean catch by one Will Middlebrooke. Floated into the outfield down for a base hit by Dubon, so he's on.
That's
the
2 today.
So Brooksy
The
made
Braves
play.
guy got that.
And that means Atlanta television and Sox radio have made plays tonight.
I almost feel like I don't want him to come in here. But these two guys are showing off. They both caught him, right?
Right.
So now if it comes up here now, God forbid if I don't, I got to be focused.
I have no doubt with the year you're having, with the 2 holes in 1, that you are going to make a play up here.
Well, I told you it's a big day. It started off well. You know, I lost one of my earbuds on the plane in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So that showed up today in the mail. And I got my new driver that I bought February 13th, back ordered, just showed up today before the game started. I said, it's a good day.
Apparently, the Merlonis are using the Pony Express to get their mail delivered. They'll be in there for a strike.
I think they made that shaft for my driver like by hand, like from scratch.
It's
February 13th.
Work of art, but hope it's worth waiting for.
It better work.
Now we're bound to get another one up here, another foul ball at some point. Maybe not in this booth. Could be somewhere on the road.
It happens in 3s.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, I'll let you make the play. I will gratefully get out of the way, particularly if the velocity is somewhere over 100 miles an hour. I will just move to the side. Big swing and a miss by Olson. He comes up empty, 2-2.
Start stretching.
Wait a minute. This might not happen till August. Give me a pretty darn limber.
Coming tonight, telling you.
He's ready to go. Ready to go. He's in his defensive position. Of course, you can't wear a glove. Nobody else is wearing a glove up here. 2-2 hammered into right. Closing on Abreu. He'll make the play. Olson hit it sharply, but for out number 1.
There you go.
That looked like one of those old Army stretches, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hips going.
Get the hand out. Old school.
Well, this will be fun if this happens tonight. What are the possibilities? We might get one up here. All 3 booths in there for a strike on Albies. He's 1 for 3. 7 runs, 14 hits for the Red Sox. No runs, 5 hits for Atlanta. Donnelly early, terrific performance tonight. In line for the W.
Catch a challenge in the pitch.
There you go, 7-0. Work on it. Right? Gain some confidence in this ABS system.
This is Gasper.
Call confirmed. Toss is down to 1.
Or could go the other way. But he wants it to be more aggressive.
Yeah. How about that? ABS powered by T-Mobile. Dubon, the base runner, with 1 out. As of tonight, we are 1/3 of the way through the schedule. These Braves have the best record in baseball, 37-18. Taps it foul to hang in. Afternoon baseball tomorrow at 4 o'clock. 4:10, Peyton Tolley for Sale, and the Red Sox head for Cleveland. That is going to be the entirety of their road trip. 3 games against the Guardians in Cleveland. Torn into that, but foul. And the Red Sox come home, and when they do, we're going to be into the month of June.
Another quick little home.
Yeah, so we play Cleveland.
Well, 3 and 3s.
In Cleveland this weekend, then play Baltimore Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week.
Play some good baseball.
And then next weekend will be in the Bronx against the Yankees.
Knocked down by Gasper, beginning with his Atlanta team. The only club the Red Sox face in a 15-game span is not in first place is the Baltimore Orioles. Everybody else is first or second during that run. Peyton Tolley the assignment tomorrow to beat Chris Sale and company. Here comes the 2-2.
Also waiting to find out the next steps with Crochet. When you start looking a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks out, start wondering when he gets involved.
A nice step yesterday, 3-2, and gonna walk him. So ball 4. And a couple of base runners for Atlanta. Austin Riley will climb in next. He has struck out twice and taken ball 4.
Catch a condensed 2-hour version of this Red Sox game tonight at 12:30 a.m. on Sox in 2, only on NESN, streaming on NESN 360. It's presented by Bigelow Tea.
Riley, certainly a home run threat. He's been a 30 home run guy in his career. Braves very capable of pounding their way right back into a game of the long ball. Watson 16 pitches, 9 strikes so far. So it's Dubon at second, Albies on at first, and 1 away. And right through there for a strike.
So in that inning, we were talking about that 4-0 lead. There was that base hit that scored 2 more to make it 6, right? With this team second in the league and all of baseball in home runs, it's one swing and they can get themselves right back into that game.
Fly ball into center. Cedon backing up just a tad. And the runners hold. Out number 2. As the throw comes in a long way, and the runners stay at first and second. We'll send up Harris, who is hitless tonight.
Up comes Michael Harris Jr.
Last night, he was a terror. He had 4 hits. And this one, 2 strikeouts. He's also tapped to second. Dubon at second. Albies on at first. The Atlanta Notes today said that Michael Harris yesterday finished a triple shy of the cycle, going 4 for 4. It's kind of like Lou Merlone finished 12 miles short of completing the marathon.
A couple innings shy of a no-hitter. Like triple is the cycle, right? Like that's it. The toughest one to get these days.
Doubt about it. Line drive, leaping play by Sogard to take that away. So a couple of base runners stranded. Still 7-0.
Summer's here. Who's ready for camp in a new Toyota? Nice flash! The scavenger hunt starts now! The call was coming from inside the Tacoma!
Start your summer off right in a new Toyota. With 14 models starting under $40,000 MSRP, there's sure to be a vehicle for every budget. To learn more, visit Toyota.com.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money. Oh, internet's been perfect. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like... T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up. Right now, get 2 phone lines on America's best network. Plus, America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
I don't know this brand.
That there's an Aldi brand. A lot of things around here are, you don't pay big brand markups, so it all costs what it ought to cost. Like your bag of bread there.
And it's just as good?
Stop paying for labels, Ace. Taste with your mouth, not your wallet.
It's a lot of brioche buns.
It's sloppy Joe, right?
Differences that save you money. It's an Aldi thing.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
Last half of the 8th inning, Red Sox with a 7-0 lead. And Jarren Duran right in the middle of it with 3 hits tonight. All of his are singles. All 14 hits for the Red Sox are singles. This is the first time the Red Sox have had 14 hits that were all singles in a game since 1951. Now, that was a complete game last time they did. This one not over yet, but...
So we're rooting for no extra base hits?
Not really.
Just kind of history?
Just passing it along. It's a little quirky. And there's a drive.
Oh, no.
That one driven. That one is...
That's gone! Duran with a home run!
How about that? Red Sox with their first non-single, and it's a home run.
Let's go.
Fourth hit of the game for Duran, and his 8th home run.
Damn, I didn't even realize that we had all those were just singles.
Jarren Duran really turning the corner here. This has been an impressive run for him in the last 10 games. 4 hits tonight. Seem to be hitting everything hard. Even when
Jarren Duran with a home run that makes it an 8-0 game.
This is now 8 on the year for Jarren Duran. I think 7 this month.
That's my boy.
Represented by New England Audi dealers that went 104.3 off the bat.
Here's Sedon. Swings with that one.
Him in the 4-hit club. Take another look.
Oh, there you go, up and in. Run that fastball up and in on him, and you run into some trouble. There's a line drive 400 feet.
Roll to first. Olsen right on the bag for out number 1. Back to the home run swing. 3 singles and a home run.
Timing's been so much better. Look like a little cutter maybe up and in. 89. Timed up, barreling a lot more here recently. Well over that 200 mark now. Kind of been rolling here in the last 10.
And it started at 198. Now blown right by that tonight. Chopped to Albies at second.
And that's thrown over to first for out number 2.
Well, you're 1 for 5. So 2 down in the Sox 8th, leading 8-zip. And Contreras next. He is 1 for 4 with a single. And Carrasco's first one fouled away at the plate. So Red Sox closing in on splitting these first 2 with Atlanta. With a marquee pitchers duel looming tomorrow afternoon. Right here on NESN. Two gone and 2 strikes on Contreras. Lets that one go down and in. Battle to third, right at the field.
Gonna throw over to first. That's out number 3. That'll bring us to the 9th. Red Sox have an 8-0 lead. Another run put up by Jarren Duran with the solo home run, and that makes it an 8-0 game. We head to the 9th inning where the Braves will have their last chance.
This Nissan lineup goes where you take it. Vehicles built with oomph, torque, traction, and yeah, full control. That's the power of a Nissan. Now's the time to drive. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trucks or get up to $4,750 total savings on Frontier.
Discover an epic menu inspired by The Mandalorian and Grogu. Only at Burger King. Have it the way. Now playing in theaters.
Does anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
That's the best compliment I've ever gotten.
I'm gonna cry for the first time in my entire life.
I give you all A pluses. A plus. What an astute observation. I was just getting to the good part.
Hey, calm, Mr. Johnson. You can freak kids out.
It's more than comfortable. It's the heaviest 35 pounds ever lifted.
It's the hardest trophy.
The only question is, who will raise it? Stanley Cup Final, ABC, and the ESPN app.
Yes, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando.
By New England Chevy dealers together. Let's drive.
Duran, his 8th of the year, 7 this month. Now in his last 10 games, he's hitting .357, 8 extra base hits, 4 of them home runs in 10 games. Heating up.
15 Red Sox hits, 14 of those singles, and then his home run. So it is out of the 9th inning, and Mateo will lead things off. He has a couple of singles himself tonight. He's also grounded out to third. Batting .317. Braves don't lose many games. They certainly don't lose them like this. Red Sox pile up 6 runs in the 4th inning to break away, and solo runs in the 7th and 8th. Center field, Cedon with back pedal. He's got it. 1 down in the 9th. Our game summary is presented by Sullivan Tire, official tire and auto service of the Red Sox. So Connolly early, a big part of this. 7 tremendous innings, 7 strikeouts, only 4 hits against the A-list lineup for the Atlanta Braves. Jarren Duran hitting star, 4 for 5. Cedon also 3 for 5.
And they got to Elder too. I mean, it was the shortest start of the year for him. He's having a fantastic year. ERA under 2 coming in. Shot that thing up to 2.5. It was 197.
Red Sox setting their sights on old pal Chris Sale tomorrow. Peyton Tolley gets that assignment.
1 count here to Ha-Seong Kim.
One out, base is empty.
That's strike 2.
Helmet comes off.
You gotta go smaller helmet, you don't.
Need 1/2 size.
Just a quarter.
What's up, Daniel? How's it going?
One and 2. And left it up. Remember your hat size?
It was 5/8. Got a big dome.
Yeah, a big head. Big brain. 2-2. That one downstairs.
Yeah, maybe 7.5 in that range.
Very tired,
Every
yeah.
player really wants to remember is your ring size. For those World Series rings, 3-2 foul back.
The only time I got sized up was when I was married. Missed that one by a year.
Sorry, you got the really important
I
one,
got the
Lou.
important one. You're right.
You got the one you'll value forever.
One I actually wear.
Ready? It's a fact. 3-2. Got him. Struck him out with a
Strike
sweeper.
3 out, number 2. And the Braves are now down to their final out.
StatCast 3D is powered by Google Cloud.
Once the game, Sox blew it open here. 6 runs in the 4th. All singles. Hit the ball hard. It was a broken bat single by Duran. There was a bunt. There was an error. There was a walk in there. But 6 runs across. Really kind of blew this game out early for the Red Sox.
Chadwick Tromp, the catcher, has a double tonight. He's 1 for 3. And Watson trying to make him the last man to stand up tonight at home plate. 8-0 Sox. This has been a fun night.
Yeah, importantly, too, you haven't had many of these where you actually can put a W on the board and not use your high leverage guys. Remember, Garrett Whitlock's that knee, they got to keep an eye on him. He's day to day, probably unavailable today. So to win a ball game and not to go to them, it's very important.
Connolly early going 7. And he allowed only 4 hits when he was in the game. Here comes the 2-1. Cut on and missed. Fastball away, 2-2. So a crowd of 34,093.
Down to their final strike.
Going to celebrate a W here at Fenway. The 2-2. Line drive. Caught.
There you go. That's going to do it. Red Sox win. A boop, boop, boop. Oop, ba-doop. A shoot, boop, loop. Boop, ba-doop. A doop, boop, boop. Oop, ba-boop. A stoop, boop, loop. Doop, ba-doop. Down by the river. Down by the river, I'll fuck your mom.
Opportunity to set up a great pitching matchup in Tolley and Sale for this series.
Got a chance to win it tomorrow to take that series. This Red Sox win presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. And stay tuned for W.B. Mason Extra Innings Live. TC Will and Rich Hill break it all down, the big plays. And Jemai will chat with Cedar Rafaela. That and more coming up after the break.
Do you guys make your own brisket here?
Yes, we do. We are known by our brisket.
Barbecue brisket sandwich. Quality is better than other places.
Red Sox get the win.
We go
They win 8-0 tonight.
Okay. We get a lot from them.
And they tie up the series at 1-1.
Not basic to eat, so we say, well, let's do like,
So tomorrow will be the series deciding game. I will not be live for tomorrow's game. I'll be live for the... Well, tomorrow's game is at 4 anyway, so I'd pretty much be rushing home to get it stream started. But I'm going to be live for the Western Conference Finals Game 6 tomorrow night, which is at 8:30. I'll be live at 8:25. And yeah. Red Sox win 8-0. They improve to 23-31. Braves fall to 37-19. For the losing Atlanta Braves tonight, Bryce Elder got the loss, his third loss on the year, bringing his record to 4-3. He pitched 3 1/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 5, and has a 2.50 ERA. Dylan Dodd pitched 2/3 an inning, gave up 1 hit, and has a 1.04 ERA. And then Carlos Carrasco pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, struck out 2, gave up 1 home run, and has a 2.45 ERA. For the Boston Red Sox, the winning team tonight, the team that's better, except they're not, but they won, so they are for tonight. Jarren Duran had the home run in the 8th inning off of Carlos Carrasco. William Brave had 2 RBIs. Duran had an RBI. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa had an RBI. Marcelo Meyer had an RBI. And Cedon Rafaela had 2 RBIs. Red Sox pitching. Connolly Early got the win. His 5th win on the year, bringing his record to 5-2. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, walked 3, struck out 7, and has a 2.95 ERA. And then Ryan Watson pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, walked 1, struck out 1, and has a 4.96 ERA. Time of the ball game was 2 hours and 28 minutes. And yeah, that's going to end this right here. Appreciate y'all watching. Fun times tonight. Appreciate the Red Sox winning. That's always good. And yeah, I'm going to end this shit right here. Well, thank you guys for watching.